Occupation: escape artist and magician. Born March 24, 1874 in Budapest, Austria-Hungary. Died October 31, 1926 in Detroit, Michigan. Best known for performing dangerous and crazy escapes. Harry Houdini was born in Budapest, Hungary on March 24, 1874. He was 4 years old. His family moved to Wisconsin. They lived there for a while, then moved to New York City. His real name was Eric Weiss. He started using the name Harry Houdini as a stage name in 1894. The name Harry came from a childhood nickname, Airy. And the name Houdini came from one of his favorite musicians with the last name Houdini. He added the letter I to Houdini and he had Harry Houdini. Harry did many odd jobs to earn money for his family while he was growing up. One of his jobs was working as a locksmith, where he became an expert at picking locks. This skill would come in handy later. As a child, Harry was always interested in performing and magic. When he was around 17, he and his brother started a magic show called the Brothers Houdini. While Harry and his brother were working at Coney Island, Harry met a dancer named Bess. They fell in love and married a year later. Bess and Harry started a magic act called the Houdinis. Bess would be Harry's assistant for the rest of his career. Harry Houdini's manager, Martin Beck, advised him to focus on escapes. Harry escaped all sorts of things, including straitjackets, handcuffs, and ropes. Then he traveled to Europe. In the beginning, he had little success, but then he challenged the English police at Scotland Yard to an escape. They searched him over, handcuffed him, and put him in a cell. They were sure he'd never escape, but he escaped in a matter of minutes. The police were amazed. Now Harry was famous and everyone wanted to see him. He traveled all over Europe and came back to the US, performing all sorts of dangerous escapes and amazing illusions. These are some of his tricks / illusions that made him famous. In this trick, Harry was lowered headfirst into a glass tank filled with water. His feet were chained with locks to a lid that was locked to a tank. A curtain would cover the front while Harry worked his escape. Just in case he failed, an assistant stood by with an axe. Harry took escaping a straitjacket to a whole new level. Instead of just escaping it, which is considered very hard, he would be suspended in the air from a tall building, hanging from his feet in a straitjacket. Then he would escape with everyone watching. This trick seemed even more dangerous. In this trick, Harry would be locked up with leg irons and handcuffs and put into a crate. Then the crate would be tied up with ropes and nailed shut. It would then be weighed down around 200 pounds of lead. The crate would then be tossed into the water. After Harry escaped, sometimes under a minute, the crate would be pulled to land. Harry would be out, but the crate would still be nailed together with the handcuffs inside. Harry performed a variety of other escapes. He frequently invited the local police to try and hold him in a cell or handcuff him, but he always escaped. Once he did an escape where he was buried alive 6 feet underground, and another where he stayed underwater for over an hour long. In his later life, Harry completed many other fun activities, such as learning to fly an airplane, making movies, and contradicting physics, proving that they were fake. One night before a performance in Montreal, Canada, 2 men visited Harry backstage. Rumor had it that Harry was invulnerable to blows to the body. One of the men decided to test the rumor and punched Harry in the stomach. A few days later, on October 31st, 1926, Harry died from appendicitis. One of his illusions, called the vanishing elephant, caused a 10,000-pound elephant to disappear. He was an excellent athlete and long-distance runner. He taught soldiers how to escape capture during World War I.